Hello everybody, this is Joshua Phillips for Living Reason. Today's video, the first comment on the Sam Harris-Jordan Peterson dialogue. This video, my argument, the moral landscape does not solve the fact value or is-ought problem in ethics. So, this is going to be a very compact video. I'm going to assume you've heard Harris's main argument. And about an hour into their first dialogue is where you see this exchange start, I believe. So I take the axiom of Harris's ethical claim to be that it's clearly the case that there is a worst and best possible world, and that therefore ethics is about acting to go up that ladder, that we know what the bottom looks like, we know what the top looks like, and obviously ethics is about moving up that ladder. Now, I think from that dialogue that what Jordan Peterson has captured and noticed, what a lot of other people have said at some point, and what one of my previous videos talked about, is that the basic claim Harris makes does not solve the problem of making an ethical theory an objective theory of how you should act based on facts. So first, and I think this is a fair phrasing of how Peterson noticed it, the statement, this is the best possible world, this is the worst possible world, and we should be moving towards the best one, however you want to rephrase that. It's not a semantic trick. Therefore, we should move towards it. That's not a factual observation. There's clearly something being brought in there, which doesn't mean it's not true, but there's clearly something brought in that's a value statement about how you should be acting, which isn't stated. It's not an observation that you should be trying to accomplish universal good. That's not there. So that, I think, is the main problem. So, at the very least, it seems like it's not simply an argument from empirical observation to objective moral fact. There's at least one extremely critical step in Harris's thinking that isn't that. Secondly, Harris's argument, or I think this is another way of understanding the objection. Harris's argument is that there's an objectively definable yardstick that he calls how good the world is. He has never not said it that way, but there's an objective yardstick that we can sort of measure how good things are based on. And we'll call that Harris's morality. So even if we accept that that's an objective, measurable thing, and we set aside any issues with utilitarian-like arguments and measurement problems, the huge secondary problem is that Harris has not achieved the is-ought gap, and then he stated a bunch of things about reality, and he stated that here's a yardstick you can use to measure what I'm calling morality. What I think is completely missing is the step necessary of jumping from here is my yardstick to you should act based on what would move you farther down or up, depending on your direction. Right? What should move you up the yardstick towards betterness? That, I think, is completely missing. So again, I tried to compact this as much as I could. If you have any questions or disagree with me, please reply. I'll even try to record on that. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please subscribe and have a nice day.